I never believed in aliens. I believed in God. But one cold night in Oregon's Cascade Mountains, I met someone who blurred that line forever. He didn't come with fire or metal ships. He came in silence, carrying memories older than our world. And what he told me about the day Jesus died changed everything I thought I knew about heaven and who's been watching us all along. I was camping near Crater Lake, doing night photography. The stars were sharp like pins through black velvet. Then my camera blinked. Static. A hum rose from the trees, not loud, but deep, vibrating through my bones. I turned, and there he was. He wasn't glowing. He wasn't monstrous. He looked almost human. Tall, silver eyes reflecting the stars, skin pale as moonlight. He spoke, but not with his mouth. His voice moved inside my thoughts. Do not fear. You have called to the heavens for truth, so truth has come. I asked who he was. He said, a watcher, one who observed your world when the skies first opened. He told me his kind were called Eljons, not conquerors, but witnesses, beings from beyond the veil between time and matter. They had watched humanity for millennia, never interfering, only recording the great moments of faith, war, and hope. But then he paused. His eyes dimmed like a fading sun. There was one moment we wished to interfere, but we were forbidden. I asked, when? He looked up and whispered, not to me, but to the sky. When your Creator walked among you, and you crucified him. The forest fell silent. Even the wind stopped. I didn't understand, not at first. We were above your skies that day. We watched the world go dark. The earth trembled, the veil tore, and we saw light leave the body of the sun. He said they had studied Earth's spiritual frequencies for centuries, but that moment, the death of Jesus, sent a shockwave through the universe. Every world, every dimension felt it. When the spear pierced his side, the vibration of creation shifted. The code of existence was rewritten through pain and love. I asked why they didn't stop it, if they could. We wanted to, but the decree of heaven forbade it. The sacrifice was not failure, it was completion. Even we, the watchers, were humbled. Your God needed no army, only surrender. He bowed his head as if ashamed. I saw angels weep that day. Even stars dimmed their light in mourning. The alien's tone softened, almost like a prayer. He said humanity's suffering, wars, and faith were not random. They were echoes of that same vibration. Every act of love on earth still resonates through their realm. You were made in the image of the infinite, not because you are perfect, but because you are capable of love that defies logic. That is why he chose you, and not us. I asked, you mean God never offered salvation to your kind? He smiled faintly. No, we do not need saving. We were never lost. But you were chosen to find your way back. His words struck me deeper than any sermon. For the first time, I felt small, but sacred. When I looked at him again, I saw something glowing faintly on his right hand, a circular mark burned into his skin, pulsing softly. I asked what it was. When he ascended, a fragment of his light passed through our realm. Some of us were marked. We call it the witness seal. It burns when your world forgets his name." He raised his hand, and the forest filled with a sound like distant choirs. I fell to my knees, not from fear, but awe. I could feel the holiness radiating from that being, as if a piece of heaven had touched the earth again. "The universe is not empty, Daniel. It is full of eyes, watching, learning, waiting for your kind to awaken again. When humanity remembers the meaning of that sacrifice, the barrier between our worlds will lift." He stepped closer, light shimmering beneath his skin. "We do not worship him as you do, but we honor him, for through him all that breathes, even beyond the stars, was given purpose." Then he placed his hand on my shoulder. The world around me vanished. I saw flashes, galaxies spinning, angels descending through cosmic storms, and at the center of everything, a blinding cross of light. When I blinked, he was gone. Only a soft scent of ozone lingered in the cold mountain air. I don't know if anyone will believe this. Maybe you shouldn't. But I know what I saw. And since that night, every time I look at the stars, I wonder how many of them remember that day too. Maybe we're not alone. Not in the way we fear. Maybe we've always been watched by those who mourned with heaven when love itself was crucified.